Oh. This is interesting. Maybe they didn't update this for 4.1. It's actually a little bit easier to find things. Not gonna lie. By the way, I brought an old favorite back. Guess what it is? Also, I did notice the one name, Zazer Acheron, and I've played his submission to the Doom modding contest before, so I'm expecting some slaughter maps. So far, this seems very, very expansive. Alright, he disabled jumping, and he disabled crouching. So that's good. I won't be tempted to use it then. It's not intended. I also tested this too. I do believe... Or I tested this vanilla, and I do believe that it just uses the vanilla weapons, so... We're not really missing out on that. Jesus, I thought I actually killed him. Alright. But yeah, there's now 3 other megawatts that I have to play, because they're included in this. Hellbound, Whitemare, and I forget the third name. But I already plan to do episode 2 of Back to Saturn X, so... Okay, that could have been really, really bad. Thankfully, it was only kind of bad. Jesus! I knew I heard someone teleport in. I didn't know where, though. I remember. This is the chainsaw equivalent. It's actually completely different. It does not work like it. I think you can do several things with it. Enhances all your weapons in different ways. Timer based on your current health. So basically, I'll have this until I take a certain amount of ammo, or a certain amount of damage. Like that, for example. Uh-oh. Oh, man, I wonder if maybe I shouldn't have put Legend Doom on now. Should make more use of this. Hey, Leopardic. Missed. Yeah, I love the legendary mod, too much to not use it. I don't know why, it just adds a whole new layer to Doom, even if it does make it significantly harder. Oh, I missed this last time. So how much do I have now? 99. Yeah, I need to make more prominent use of the power punch. Whatever the hell this is called. Power fist, okay. The sound effects are so good on it, too. Oh, I can't use my power punch, though. That's fine. I have enough ammo in this now. I gotta save a little more frequently, though. There is just one name in particular that, now has me a little worried. And like I said, Zazer, when he designs things, or at least the one map that I know of that he did, was no joke. It was a lot of fun, and it was fair, but it's no joke. So I'm gonna be saving very frequently. Oh, that was from the thing that I just used. It basically gives me faster firing, and I don't know if it gives me... I don't think it gives me double damage. I think it just makes everything fire faster. I'll have this until I take a certain amount of damage. I just need to be very, very methodical about my approach here. Okay, that's a little bit better. I don't need to get that yet. That's who hit me. Oh, I killed him. Perfect. Is there another one up there? Damn it, I almost made it. There we go. I think this might require a red key. Yep. How big is... Alright, these levels are going to take a while. I don't think this is 32 maps worth. Hold on. I can actually list maps. There's a single secret level. Goes up to map 26. I don't know. 27 might be an epilogue. Yeah, so it's not 32, but it's still long enough where I think it would still be considered a megawatt. It just doesn't occupy all 32 map slots. It's 27 maps if you include the secret level and an epilogue. But I feel like these levels are going to be long, because the first level has almost 200 enemies on it. So there's gonna be plenty of content to be had. Hang on. That's right, I wanted to do this. There we are. I love this thing. You can just bink everybody. Where are you? Perfect. Is this the... I forget if this is the... No, this isn't the double... That's right. This one has my favorite iteration of the Super Shotgun equivalent. If anyone has seen Minority Report, then you already know what I'm referring to. But the Super Shotgun equivalent in this weapon set in particular mirrors the one kind of like pulse rifle, but not really type of gun. It's, well, yeah, it's not really a pulse rifle. But yeah, it's that one weapon that Tom Cruise steals from one of the cops that's pursuing him. In this, it actually does damage. In that movie, it seemed more like a it seemed more like a, not a self-defense weapon, more like a non-lethal. That's it. In this game, it is very much lethal though. Also, I'm dead. Very, very much dead. We can handle that way better. I actually handled that part really well the first time. So, it's the patented Deathwing Duck approach. I'm actually kind of glad I'm using this weapon, Final Doomer for this, because if I was doing this with stock weapons, this would... I actually think this opening stage would be harder. Because you get the chain gun before you get the shotgun. Yeah, this is, without a doubt, probably... Until I play the other three new ones, this is probably my favorite weapon set. Hands down. All of the weapons just feel so good. Also, kudos to the people who developed the Final Doomer weapon set. This had to have not been easy to do. They sure as hell pulled it off. I've had fun trying this on every weapon pack that I've used. Or every weapon set and the map pack that the corresponding map pack that I use it on. You don't have to use this on... Like, you don't have to use the Back to Saturn X weapon set on the map packs. You can use it on whatever WAD you want. I'm just doing that because I haven't played the map packs yet. And this gives me an excuse to get to them. So if you feel like there's something that blends really well with one of these weapon sets that you try out, you can use it on any one that you want. You can even use it on Stock Doom if you want. How they have a Stock Doom weapon set. It's actually not that bad, too. Alright, we're saving again. Let's punch him. Can't punch them, though. Fuck. Man, he's being shy. Wait, can I get back up there from here? Oh, you can. Alright. I don't need to go up there yet, though. I don't think... Wait. No, yeah. It's probably faster if I go this way. Hey, Lucky Sir. I'm contemplating whether I should actually continue or not. I won't save, but I'll continue. Doesn't look like I can do anything with that. I'm actually wondering... No, I don't think I can. Yeah, it's the same height as this. I wouldn't be able to make it. You know what would actually go pretty good with at least the original back to Saturn X Quake 2? What, like a recreation of it in, Yeah, considering the style, I could see that. Okay, what did that do? It's permanent. I don't need to pick that up yet. Mod that brings Quake 2's gameplay exists for GZ Doom, 3D models and all. Really? Oh, here we are. That's what brings that down. Okay. I can save now. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, it's actually what I'm using right now, Aaron. I don't know if it changes anything about this weapon set that I'm using currently, but we're gonna find out. Of course you can tell me if you've tried it and it doesn't. Oh, I appreciate it, Wolf. I'm mourning for you. Do you live in the UK? Oh shit. That was not a good idea. Australia. Ah, okay. So close yet so far, let's say. The thing about this assault rifle is these are projectile based, so those shots can miss. Isn't it funny how I think most people know that from The Simpsons? At least in the United States, anyway. But still, we love y'all. Yes, even G-Man. Hot takes and all. He's an Aussie boy. Again, I like the guy. I won't shy away from ribbing on him, though. I still think he's a good guy, though. Again, I never like to be mad at people. Haven't tried 3.0 yet, currently on Yoel's other masterpieces. Roguelike Arsenal. Oh! I should have checked this. Yeah, I should have checked that. I haven't checked to see if Legend Doom Light had an update yet. I'm still using 2.0 right now. So I'll have to get on that once I'm done with this. Or Legend Doom 3.1, I mean. I'm still on version 2.0 of that. This is still the first level. And I only found one secret so far. Oh. Yeah, I can get over there pretty easily. I still only have the blue key. I feel like I missed something over here. Did I hit this? Yeah, I did hit that. I'm actually wondering where I use this key on, because I don't think I've opened a blue door yet. Let's see, I came through here. I went through here. Didn't get this yet. You've seen it, you've pointed it out, and now you can't unsee it. And they're in the same room doing it? They're not shy? I don't judge. In fact, that's kind of cute. Fuck! Now I need this. Alright. Literally. Oh, there's the yellow key. Where did I actually use this blue key on? I really don't know. I don't know if I've actually opened a blue door or used the blue switch or something like that. Because now I found the yellow key. Alright, I'm gonna save now, because I think more things just spawned in. Oh god, phallic symbols galore, yeah. Pretty sure that was unintentional, though. But this is indeed a very girthy level. I'm a child, I know. Monka TOS. Holy shit. Badass lost soul. He actually really wants you to use the chain gun in this level. He's actually not giving you that he's not putting very many shotgunners on the map. He's putting way more machine gunners on here. I love it when they do this. I could have sworn he was gonna spawn one behind me. I'm not sure. There's still one alive. There. I was afraid he was actually going to teleport in here. I love this thing. Oh my god. Gonna think long and hard about that innuendo. Okay, now we're getting a lot of shotgun ammo. Shit, where the hell did he come from? Oh, he's gonna turn legendary. Oof. God damn it. I know he didn't. Shit. This is really bad. I don't have any armor. Do I save? Wait a little bit longer. I could pick those up, but what if I get another green armor? Oh shit. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to now. Please don't turn legendary. Thank God. Okay, I got all the keys. Right now, I'm just looking around to see if there is anything that might resemble a secret in this area. I think he made all the pistols hit scan. It doesn't look like it, but I think he just has an animation that plays over the hit scan. I'm not quite sure. I do know that he kept that in mind when he developed these WADs. Because of the fact that some require you to shoot switches with hit scan items, and they don't register as projectiles, or they don't register hits with projectiles, so you can't use a rocket launcher or anything on them. Because I think the guy that made this was in Terminus S13's stream one day. And I remember him talking about that. Like, Terminus pointed that out, and he said that he makes sure that in each of his weapon sets, the pistol, I think, is always hit scan. So that if you need to shoot a switch, you're able to. That way he can make all of the other weapons projectile-based if he wants to. Oh, that's a plasma rifle. I really want the super shotgun, though. Yeah, it does for Legend Doom. Like, if you've noticed, if they go legendary, they'll tend to drop, like, health, ammo, maybe armor. Yeah, it says it at the very start. Like, it has the credits for everyone that developed it. I think it does. Wait. Whoa. There we go, Yol is one of the developers. It might have been one of the two. I don't remember who. He had an accent. Yeah, I don't know if that helps. I just remember him having an accent. Now that I think about it, it might have been Sergeant Shivers. No. Did I find a secret down there? Yeah, I did. Like, I know I shot the lock, but... but yeah, it was that elevator that was. That's right. I almost died solely because of that Hell Knight. Oh, I can get over there. There's armor right there. Perfect. That's the third secret. Alright, I desperately need... I'm glad that I didn't find that sooner, because otherwise I would have probably been wasted. Okay, where did I not go yet? Yeah, like the red key was the last thing I got, so I gotta go here. I love this thing so much. That was stupid, but he didn't shoot me, so that's great. Oh, it's the beginning of the stage. Is this... Yeah, this is the end of the level. I'm missing one secret. I kind of want to go looking for it. Oh, what's DRLA? Last secret's very hard to find. Is it worth it? If it's like a megasphere or something, and then I think it might be worth it. If it's the megasphere or the super shoddy, then I think it might be worth it to look for. Doom Road. Oh yeah, you were talking about that earlier. Monster count? Yeah, there's a few monsters that I haven't killed yet. Is that... Alright. Is there anywhere on the map that I haven't explored? As part of the last secret, you get swarmed. Music's really good too. Oh. Wonder if it has to do with that lighthouse. I doubt it. It seems like there's... Here, I can list them again. Seems like there's 27 total with the epilogue. It's 27 if you include... Yeah, C, the two C's I think are like in between levels. 31's the secret level, 27 I think is an epilogue. So there's 27 maps in total. I'm assuming that the named 27 episode that doesn't have a name to it actually is just like an epilogue, so it's not really a level. Yeah, for the purposes of the stream, you can give me a hint with where the secret actually is, because, I kind of want to find it, but at the same time, I don't want to be here all day. It's closer to the beginning. You need to throw a switch and run. How did I miss? Actually already going to the beginning. Okay, so you said I needed to hit a switch and then run. I don't think it's actually... It's closer to the beginning, but it's not the beginning. It's in the building, okay. This is probably not out here, because this is technically not the building. it wouldn't be through there if it's near the beginning. Trying to see if there's anything that looks out of place. Did you get the berserk in the little floodway? I did. Is that where it's at? So it is, it's back here somewhere. I kind of forget where that actually is. That's not a big deal. I can just go on to the next level. I have plenty of resources to deal with it. Yeah, I sympathize because I'm the same way. Alright, yeah, let's get it. Let's keep going. We found 3 of them, so... Groovy track. Heh. One of them went legendary. Uh-oh. I think you can use it more than once in a level, but if you use it and then you lose it, I think it takes some time to charge. I don't know, It's definitely at least once per level, but I'm not sure if you can get the charge back on it and use it more than once. Where are they? Come over here. There we go. That was probably not the smartest thing to do. Actually, yeah, why don't I just, I don't need to pick that up yet. I thought that would, like, open something up or spawn more enemies in. That's why I picked that up, but I don't need to do that yet. I'll save that for later. I gotta be a little careful, because the extra beams this shoots out bounces around. I could set those off. Did come down. Why did I do that? I saw a barrel and I decided to just shoot it. Too much for the mod to handle? Oh, that! I'm familiar with that from Complex Doom Clusterfuck. There's ones that set off BFG explosions, and then there's others that will set off like a mini nuke. Yeah, John Sweep, he was actually playing Complex Doom earlier today, but he wasn't playing the LCA add-on. I don't blame him. That's... LCA and Clusterfuck by extension are... They're fun. For one, I think they're kind of meant for multiplayer as it is. Playing it solo is possible in theory, depending on the map pack that you're playing. It is a whole other beast on its own. Like, I mentioned it before, but, like, the people that play it for their videos, like, Ultraviolence, Hexa, General Roosterrock, I commend them for doing those, solo playthroughs of Complex Doom plus LCA. On especially, like, General Roosterrock did Scythe. I don't know if he did Scythe 2 yet, but he did Scythe. I like it because it has a charm to it. I don't know. There's just... It's sensory overload, but... I don't know. Clusterfuck is even harder than, the normal LCA, just because of all the things that it adds. Oh, you should have seen me when I was a kid. You would have thought I did have slight anger management issues as a kid. But yeah, I have that, nice old Italian spirit to me. I can get heated. I never broke a controller. I nearly broke a PS3 controller by throwing it. Thankfully, you can snap those, L2 and R2 buttons back in pretty easily. I nearly threw my 360 controller when I was playing Arkham City on stream. Thanks, Double, for making sure I never forget that. What else? I nearly broke my GameCube controller by getting angry at Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, of all things. I broke a few game cases by throwing them and smashing them. The first Mass Effect in particular, I had to find a different Xbox game case. I haven't done that in years, though. I've gotten much better with that as I've gotten older. Oh, I've lived in or around Philadelphia for most of my life. I'm sort of like a half-breed Irish-Italian. I have the red key. Yeah, I gotta go this way. I should have broken my hand, I think, a few times. That, more than anything else, was something that I really had to be careful of, because I would bash my, like, hand against the desk. I have to make absolutely sure I don't do that. Because I feel like that might be one reason why my wrists are kind of fucked up. There we are. This is the weapon I was talking about. Used to live on the naval base in South Philly! Thanks for nearly making me piss myself, Arcva. Fuck! Good news is that practically stuns him every time. Holy shit, that was devilish. I'm saving after that. Alright. I've actually passed by the naval base recently when I was going to an Eagles game. But I've never actually been in there. God, I love this thing so much. It's more powerful than the super shotgun is. The catch is you have to be practically right up in someone's face to do considerable damage to them. That's the drawback to it. Otherwise, this is a really powerful weapon. And I love using it so much. I think it's about as slow as the super shotgun is to reload. But yeah, you see what I was talking about with this being inspired by Minority Report? It does that little twist. And the sound effect is so good. I don't know where he got the sound effects for that from, but... they all sound amazing. This one in particular is just tops. If sex was a weapon, this would be it. What's the official name for it, actually? Compact Sonic Blaster. one of those shove it down a big beastie's maul guns. It is. It really is. I don't know which way I should go first. I'll probably go this. What the fuck? That was like a weird freeze. Oh, it's just... Alright, that's the beginning of the level. That's pretty cool. So yeah, with the way that this is designed, it still makes this gun useful. Although, the assault rifle with its, like, the charge shot kind of makes this a little obsolete when you get this, but still, it's useful. It's still useful. Much like the normal shotgun and super shotgun hybrid, or combo. You use the regular shotgun for longer range, you use this for close range. Something tells me I probably should have ran onto that. Where is he? Fuck, how the hell am I gonna handle that part? Just trying to think. Let's see, I hit that switch. Does anything open up that I can hide behind? I don't think so, because of the fact that he spawns the two Revenants in. Might need to use this to see if I can make quick work of them. Okay, I guess this doesn't do anything. Oh, what about this? Alright, I can get out of line of sight here. They won't be able to see me. Hell yeah. Shh. Okay, in my head I was saying this is bullshit, and then I saw the barrels. Well played. I like it. I like it. I like it when they make a part seem like it's kind of bullshit at first, and then you start to just look a little bit, and you see what they give you to work with, and then it's like, all right, I can dig this. I can dig this. I see what you're trying to pull off here. Oh, end of the level. This is a small level. Brad and Zazer. What's the... Really? The only experience like I said, I had with Zazer was that, slaughter map that he made for Joel's Doom contest. For Joel's Doom contest. Or Doom mapping contest. So, well, Zazer I think helped this guy make this map, so that actually explains a lot. I don't know. You're never really sure if someone's known for making just slaughter maps or not, if you've only got one map, I guess. So that's on me. But who knows? Because I just remembered. Just because the count's at 95 doesn't mean it won't grow. I don't know why this amuses me. There we go. I still feel like using Legend Doom Light is... I'm gonna regret it later. He's just not gonna come out. Oops. Oh, wow. I actually used up all the ammo in that. I want that. How do I get the... This be how. Oh wait, there's some more shotgun shells over here. This music's really good. Is it sacrilege to say that a lot of these WADs have MIDI music that sounds way better than Ultimate Doom or Doom 2's does? With the exception of maybe Sigil. Just because, you know, that's Jimmy, and Jimmy does good work. If that comes from Heretic or Hexen. I don't know, I'm wondering where these textures come from. Or maybe they were made especially for this, who knows? Oh, window. I'm sure someone knows. Alright, let's do some binking. That's right, I don't have a Berserk pack yet. 2 that I've seen I didn't pick up. Still didn't get the pulse cannon yet. Pretty sure I can get this. There we go. Alright, I mean, I can go back down. I think I did it almost everything here, so yeah. Let's go the other way. I'm getting that pulse cannon eventually. I have a shit ton of ammo for it now. There it is. This is probably a good time to save. Oh yeah, I think it might be this one. Where, this actually doesn't hurt you if you're... Hold on. I saved, right? Yeah, let's try it out. Yep. This doesn't hurt you if you're right next to a wall or something, so you don't take any splash damage from it. To pick that up, I still want to wait, though. Oops. Oh, never mind, we picked it up. I don't think there's anything over here anyway. Never mind. Need the red key for that. Oh. Same goes for that. That's probably what opens that. Yellow key for that direction. Oh. Crap. There we are. Good. Wait, I got turned around. Where? Oh, here we are. I think. Yeah. Oh, there we are. If only it could slide. I had to check. I really wish you could slide. Oh. Hang on. I actually forgot that the normal shots on this actually reflect as well. I thought it was just when it was powered off. Speaking of which... Oh, okay, yeah, you can only use it once per level. Oh, wait. Me once. How does me get? Might be down here, actually. Maybe not. I want that armor. Let's see. Just trying to think, how would I end up getting in there? Really? All the luck. Ow. Whoa, 2 for 1. Actually, I have plenty of ammo in this thing. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to exit yet. Damn it. I at least want that green armor. Wondering where would be the route to go. I don't see a teleporter in there. This is pretty well hidden. Or I'm just very unobservant. Don't think I can make that from here. See if there's a switch on this wall. I don't think there is. I didn't see any. God damn it. Alright, here we go. No, I didn't hear anything either. What about here? Doesn't matter that I picked that up. There's only 3 enemies left on the map anyway. This is taking a little too long. I'm probably just gonna have to ditch it. There is something. Is that like something that I've actually hit? Nah, it's not a switch, it's just an inlet. Alright. I don't see anything in those. I mean, there's still these shotgunners in here, and those are the remaining enemies. I don't really think they have anything, though. Could be, because that one's low enough to reach. I wonder if maybe there's something in there. there isn't. Now that brought that down. But I don't think it really did anything else. Nope. Alright, let's go to the next level. I've got, I think, enough health to compensate. I actually forgot, if legendary enemies get resurrected, they may not be legendary. So that's good to know. I don't know if they could ever be legendary if they get resurrected. Alright. It's also by 2 people. Uh-oh. Love this weapon so much. If there's any other sci-fi megawads, I may use that as an excuse to use this weapon set again. Just for this weapon alone. I think I used Ancient Aliens for probably one of the contest ones, I think, just for kicks. Because it kind of like matched the theme of it. Like I ran through it intended and then I just decided to do it with that weapon set, I think, because it was just that much fun. I knew I heard one. Where are you? Yeah, it just finished me off. I had 2% health. I was not surviving that. Alright. This is badass too, it's just it burns through ammo so fast. Alright, go up here first. I actually have very little ammo and everything right now. This ain't good. Maybe I should pick that up. Actually, let's use that. Hopefully I can conserve some ammo with this. Looks like I can't. So much for that. I can't kill him fast enough that way. Can't blame me for giving it the old college try, though. There we go. Fuck. That was an arc vial, wasn't it? That's yield teleporter. I can't get that. I like these textures. I like the faces. Me before I've had my coffee, by the way. Actually, hold on. Top one is before I've had my coffee. Bottom one is after my 2 cups. Get it? Because the caffeine... Yeah, I'll be here all night. Oh. Nice, empowered that has no wind-up. Oh, yes. All I need is 2 cups and I'm good for the entire day. I can have normal or French vanilla. I don't like hazelnut. I prefer French vanilla, though. But I can compromise with regular if that's all there is. I feel like there's supposed to be a lot more to this. This is like a big open area. How do I get out of here? Oh. Guess I can't do that yet. Oh, that's right. I have to go this way. Folgers? I forgive you. I can't stand Folgers. To me, it tastes like pure gasoline. Then again, people say the same about Dunkin' Donuts, and that's my favorite coffee. I think we can all agree, though. Starbucks sucks. I think I've ever only had normal, so I don't know, the breakfast one might actually be pretty good. Oh! This is probably a really bad spot to do that in. And yet there's another one. Shit, this ain't good. And for anyone out there wondering, yes, I'm pretty sure I've tasted pure gasoline before, not willingly. I mean, yeah, like sometimes there might be an occasional splashback from when you're fueling your car, yeah. Or maybe that was just because I could smell it. Certainly felt like I was tasting it. Well. There we go. Yeah, the rest of them I'll save for later. That was relatively painless. Hang on. What did that open? Screw it. Okay, I know what it did. Oh god, I didn't realize how low my health was. Hang on. Damn it. Oh, I can't sit in a seat. Groovy. Not groovy. Oops. Wait, how do I... Oh. What is this? Oh. I hear you bellowing in there. Oh. That is so stupid and risky. I don't know why I thought that would work. I'm gonna die anyway. Alright. I'm gonna die again. Please give me health. Do I have to go... I think I have to go backwards, because I don't think there's anything else here. can't go behind these waterfalls, so yeah, there's nothing else here. Oh, okay. I am not saving, though. Please, sir, give me health. Thank you. Wait, this isn't the right way, is it? No, I think it is. Did I go? Wait, yeah. That was the throne, right? Yeah. Did I do anything down here? Okay, I don't think I went this way yet. Nope. I just wanted to go out with a bang. I know I was fucked there. Why did I pick that up? That's worth a save. I am not getting any machine gun ammo, though. Hi, guys. Can't really go down there because they're swarming us. Nah, not in this SWAT. Or not in this weapon set. Final Doomer is actually quite traditional. Technically, High Noon Drifter, I would say, is too, because the grenades replace the rocket launcher, and they pretty much serve the same purpose. Because the Drifter has like a fucking rocket for an arm, so he throws them practically like he was throwing a rocket. I have no more... Excuse me. I have no more cannon fire. You know what? It actually does. All this, like, demon tech mixed in with, like, ancient ruins. It does very much have an Epic 2 type feel to it. More so than Episode 1 did. Is there a switch somewhere around here? Not from the looks of it. Wonder if I can jump that. I probably could, but it's really tight. But I still don't think that's intended, so... Uh-oh. Don't want to pick that up yet. I still hear that arc file. Ow. I don't have to go down there, actually. I can do it this way. Uh-oh. Okay, I still only have a yellow key. There's somewhere I haven't gone yet. I hit that already. Oh. Yeah, I think I missed some. I definitely think I missed a switch. Fucker. That's not it. There we go. Where's that green armor? I need it now. Wait. Here we are. I don't think... Yeah, I did everything here. Okay, so I hit that. I don't know what that opened up, though. It's probably had to be something close by, so I feel like I made way too much of a haste to get out of there. Yeah, what the fuck? Where was I at? I feel like an idiot. I forget where... Alright, so I hit that switch here, so what did that open? Probably opened something down there somewhere. I don't think it's in this direction. Is it? No, can't be. I hit that already. Well, something's opening up. I don't think I can go in there yet, though. You can probably get back up from... Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, I need a blue key in order to reset platform. I need to find the blue key. Right back where I started here. Alright, what section have I not explored yet? I see middle right section right there. That's this way, I think. I can't... No, I can't go that way. Maybe through here. Not that. Oh, shit. Yeah, maybe it's through here. Hey, Tom. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. I don't know what that did. Whatever that did, I can't hear it. I don't think I need to hit it more than once, though. Oh. I think I can make that. Yeah, I was in here and then I jumped down, so yeah, that was all me. All me being a dirt. I hit that, and I probably opened something up. Not there. Down here. There we go. God damn, I'm glad that thing just takes it down. Melts its health away so fucking fast. What am I thinking? Thing is so much more useful than the chainsaw is. It's just, I love it. Too bad I can't blow up walls with it, but that'd be OP. Oh, hi. Hello, big girl. The premise, we're exploring sci-fi tech, and I guess there's ancient ruins. And miraculous shit happens. I don't know. We're going back to Saturn X. Wait, is there a... No, not that. Isn't there, like, something that explains things? Tower in the Fountain of Sparks. Final installment. Instructions to the time machine. Actually, I didn't know you could turn messages off. Okay, so now we have the blue key. So now we can do blue key things. There we go. No! Big difference in Saturn X, the monsters are aliens, not demons. You are fighting your way to their homeworld. Makes sense. I think these just lead back up. My save is still fairly recent, so if I die here, then no big deal. I haven't lost a lot yet. God damn, I knew that was gonna happen. I can't rush in like that. I have to wait for them to come up. I thought that'd be a nice, quicker way to deal with them, like, but I have to do it the original way. Come back here. Alright. This entire time, I've gotten, like, no machine gun ammo. I haven't been able to use that weapon at all. Hey, Kako. I gotta get to that eventually. It's on the list. Okay, I gotta pick a way to go first. Let's go this way. It's just the problem with those Revenants is if they have homing missiles, you have to go very far back to avoid it. Yeah, he really wants you to make use of the plasma rifle and shotgun. He's depriving you of every other resource, though. He very much wants you to use those two weapons. Because that's what he's giving you ammo for. How the hell am I gonna deal? I might as well just run. I don't think there's anything else I can do other than that on that part. Hey, Fermion. It's been good. I've used this before, so I already knew how it played. It doesn't seem like this is a new version of it, but it doesn't really seem like they did anything overtly different with the ones that they already had. I think they just added 3 new ones, and they added one that's a randomizer. Oops. That sucks. Yeah, they added 3 new ones. One for Hellbound, one I think is called Whitemare, and then I forget what the third one's called. And then there's the randomizer one, which I'm not exactly sure what it does. I read a little bit of the description, but I don't remember it. Fuck. That's the exit, but I don't want to go through there yet. I feel like I could get some more resources. That's not the exit. Probably brings me to the exit, though. Wait, where's the Megasphere? I actually didn't see it. Yeah, probably brings me down there where those 3 are. There's a Soul Sphere. I almost feel like there might be something around here. Because I know these open. Well, maybe not because they're colored different. Just because they're colored differently doesn't mean they open. Damn it, I actually thought I was onto something. Nothing there. I honestly could use ammo more than anything. Armor would be nice, but still. Oh wait, that's right, I didn't explore. Jesus Christ, it almost hit me. There's 2 other areas I still haven't explored yet. I can't go this way. Not yet. How about here? Wait, I don't think I went... Oh wait, this doesn't really lead to anywhere in particular. That's right, I actually came from there at one point. I have no clue how to get that soul sphere. That doesn't do anything. That was a really bad save, though. Should be something around here, I think. Alright, so that's the actual exit. That was probably a dumb thing for me to do. Yep. What? That wasn't entirely a death exit. Wonder if 05's... Maybe maybe this was the secret exit? I don't know. Yeah, no monsters in this one, so this is like a intermission... The episode 1 had these intermission levels as well. They weren't quite like this, but they were similar. I think these are Quake textures. Can I die in that? Let's find out. Nope. There's no secrets either, so there isn't really any point in looking for them. But I want to explore the map regardless. They might, like, give me some healing and stuff on the next map. Oh. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. Missing texture. To be fair, you're not supposed to be able to look down. I think this does not require a mouse to look. So I think that was just an oversight on their part. That you would otherwise never see. Oh. Okay. Can't go in there yet. Hang on. It was quite pretty. Ooh, the skybox is really neat looking too. Nah, I'm off tonight. Oh yeah, speaking of which, tomorrow's gonna be an earlier stream because I have to go in at work at 10. So it'll be a 6 to... Might be a shorter stream too, 6 to 8:30 or 6 to 9, it depends on how I'm feeling. What's unfortunate is that on parts of my schedule, I'm unfortunately going to be in like 2 hours earlier, so that requires me to adjust the stream a bit. What's even more unfortunate is that I have to shorten the streams a little bit too. there's not really anything I can do about that. It is what it is. Unfortunately, I don't make a living off of streaming, so I have to play around what I do make a living off of. I really don't want to, but I have to. Part of being an adult, unfortunately. Actually, I could probably make that. I got stuck in soft locks? Oh. Yeah, I would love to do as much as I can to become partner, because I like doing this. I like entertaining y'all. If I can make a living off of it, I would. And I do this, like, as long or longer than I would do my normal job, but it ain't easy trying to get to that status. Even partners will still maintain their jobs because they don't make enough off of it. I'd say you'd probably need views in like the few hundreds at least in order to consider to take it full-time. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. I appreciate that sentiment. Whoa, fuck. And I love y'all just hanging out here, watching me be bad at video games. Of course I kid, I know that I'm moderately decent. Can I get that? Please, my heart. I can't handle all this, I can't handle all these compliments. But thank you. We all feel the love here. I mean, I've been maintaining an audience mostly with my friends that I made online for like a few years now before I actually started doing Doom mod streaming. So I can't necessarily say I would have given up on streaming by now if I didn't have at least somewhat of an audience. I would still be doing it because it's fun. But I definitely have been putting a lot more effort into it, knowing that there's people that are coming here to watch me play this stuff. Because I enjoy it, and I know that everybody else enjoys it. Oh god. Every so often, I am gonna, like, change it up, like, a wee little bit. Like, streaming the classic GTA games like 3. I'm gonna see if people that like Doom may like catch on to that as well. I'm not gonna do it at the exact same time though. But I have the means to do it, and I decided to like all I need is the HDMI splitter, and then I can start setting things up. But yeah, you gotta experiment to keep things interesting. Not just for yourself, but again, for just to like see again, like what things other people that already come into your stream, like what other things they might like to actually watch. I feel like GTA might actually bring some people in, bring some even more people in. And all y'all that watch Doom may like appreciate like the classic ones, because I have 3 Vice City and San Andreas, and then I bought Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories, and I love those games when I was playing them growing up. They're so goofy too, because I've been rewatching Joel playing San Andreas, and that kind of gave me the idea. But I can't get the PC versions to work, so since I still have copies of those, it's gonna take some finessing. I'm not sure if I'd be good at... Not sure if I'd be good at role-playing. The thought crossed my mind. The people that do those streams seem like they just have a blast, though. Shit. Kinda glad I decided against streaming Evil Within during Halloween too, because that game is ass. The 3 big games that I have planned are Doom 64 Retribution on Doomsday difficulty. Doomslayer difficulty, my bad. Yeah, it is really bad. It has an identity crisis. It doesn't really know what it wants to be. It doesn't know if it wants to be an action game, a stealth game, a horror game with one-shots. It's really annoying when you're starting out. When you get to around the Keeper boss fight, it starts kind of getting okay. That boss fight was actually pretty fun. Then you get to Chapter 11, and the game just takes an absolute nosedive at that point. I actually uninstalled it because I can't bear to boot up that game again. I don't even care about the DLC anymore. I'll have to find a copy of that though, because I do have a PS4. The surprise of it is gonna be lost on me because I've already watched a playthrough, so I know what happens. Not against it, though. But that wouldn't be anytime soon. But yeah, it's Doom 64 Retribution on Doomslayer difficulty. Alice Madness Returns. If I can play New Game Plus on hard, I think I might do that. And the first Sphere. I think Fear would be good since it's a first-person shooter as well. I know the story of Fear, and I watched a bunch of speedruns of it, but I've never actually played it start to finish. I played Fear 2 Project Origin. I own it on Steam, so I've played it. I played through it at least once. I don't know if I'll do that this year, though. Definitely Fear 1, not entirely sure if I'll do Fear 2. I kind of want to do Realm of the Haunting this year. So if I can fit that in as the 4th game, I will. Wasn't there 2 of them? Yeah. Thank God. And immediately 38% of, or 28% of it got taken out. Awesome. There's another arc file somewhere, I hear him. Yeah, he could just suddenly decide to not give me any more machine gun ammo, so I better pick that up. Why did I don't know why I saved again. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so there's those yellow doors that are back this way. Uh-oh. Ah! Wish I got that before I lost my armor. Shit. Yeah, even if you aren't a bot, don't advertise your stream in my stream, dude. That's a little different than the bots I typically see, so I'm just giving you a timeout. Oh my god, I almost got lucky there. Where is he? Oh, I forgot about him. Exit already? There's still like 100 enemies left on this map. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to bug out. I missed a bunch. That's why I saved, right in front of it. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Alright. Oh my god. Alright. this would have been helpful earlier. Why the hell do I always find this shit when I don't need it? I don't think that leads to anywhere. Still didn't find a switch for that. Is that not in here? Guess not. Nope. Alright, so I think after I'm done with this level, I'll do a little bit of contest WODs. I'm not sure if I'll do a full hour's worth. And then we'll see if I actually want to stream DVD tonight or not. Oh, I didn't go into this room yet. There's a yellow door in here. How do I get over there, though? Maybe this way. Hang on. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. I feel like I could get on top of that to get to the armor, if I can somehow get on top of here. Or I do it from that side. Let's try this side first. Again, can't get in there. This is where I started. Ah, here we are. Alright, we got armor. That's one of the secrets. This is probably more of it, because I don't think I've... No, I've been here. Fuck. Dead enemies means I've been there. This is probably another secret. I forgot to use this. I got some of the armor. There we are, that's how I get to that door. I was hoping you wouldn't shoot me, but oh well. Okey-dokey. I love that that kills him in one hit. It is a lot of them. Can't go... Yeah, can't go over there. Actually, I don't think there is anything over here. Yeah, let's just go this way. Get back on top of this. Don't need that green armor. I think getting up here is just to get that green armor. Oh. Okay, so how do I get over there? Probably from the north side of this room. Seems like there's another way to get over there, climb over there. Yeah, you know what? Because after this, I gotta kind of take a break anyway. I think I'll do this, do about an hour's worth of contest squads, and then I'll just play some DVD on my own time. How do I get out of here, actually? Oh, here we are. That doesn't actually lead anywhere. I wonder. I think I can actually... I think I can get up there. Yeah, let's see. I think I can jump from there to there, and then I can get to there. Yeah, there we go. Okie dokie, there we go. Yes. Eh. Nice try. Alright. Whoa! That's a lot of them. Alright. Shit, there's one more. Where is he? There he is. Oh. Oh. I heard some oh shit, there he is. There's a lot of them out there. This is concerning. Whoops. I still gotta get those that rocket launcher ammo. I'm actually that was close by, but I don't know where that actually was. I feel like I might have seen it before, though. Maybe up there? No, I think I've been there before, though. I can't go in there yet. I didn't see a red door open. Hang on. Oh. It has something to do with that. I wonder if I can jump down there. I'm gonna save before just in case it's an unintentional soft lock. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Okay, so I was onto something, but it teleported me back, and I don't know where. Alright. I can actually get back in from here. That wasn't a secret, oddly enough. Yeah, I actually would have thought that would have been a secret, or maybe I just didn't activate it. There's only 3 secrets left on the level, too. Let me just look out here one more time. I don't think it's anything like this I want to open. I don't know how, though. So let's see. Yeah, if I go out there at all, I'm pretty sure it has to open because there's a revenant in there. I think everything in that lower right area has already been fully explored. I don't think I'm gonna find anything else there. Do you have a webcam but you don't use it? Yeah. Yeah, mentally, it takes a little more energy to use my, my webcam. And I just never really feel like turning it on. I kind of thought at one point maybe I could use it as, like, an incentive, either with, like, the points from Stream Elements or something like that, but I just never got around to doing that. I'm gonna go to the next level because I'm spending way too much time on this. Oh. That's a secret. Shrine to the Dynamic Years, Athens Time Change. That is a long-ass title. Dark Colony of Saturn X remains, an erratic backwater, constellation of crumbling ruins and vanishing technology. Yet here, in the cold and filthy chasm, where light revealing holy grails still war with the god of shadows, a hidden tower is sealed beneath a still and festering moon. Studded crown on a dying planet, the thief of souls. This game we play, I don't know if it's a miracle or a curse. This is unusually good writing.